Hi, my name is Barbara Friedberg. I'm a former portfolio manager and university investments instructor, here to talk to you today about retirement. We all know that at some point we're going to need to retire, either by choice or necessity. So let's delve into how much money you need at various points in your life to be on track to have the type of retirement that you want. The goal of investing for most of us is to spread out the earnings that we make during our earlier years to last us during our entire life. And that means we're going to have to delay gratification a little bit and take some of our earnings to divert them into saving and investing accounts so that they will be there for us later when we are not earning at the same level that we are today. So let's get started. I got a letter in from one of my readers. I started investing late, and although I have a military pension, a 401k, a brokerage account, I wonder if I'm on track for a comfortable retirement. This is a question that many of us consider, and there are multiple calculators out there that can give us a ballpark of an answer. We're going to talk about some back of the envelope, really easy ways to figure out if you're on track for retirement, and also go through what I think is among the best retirement calculators that you can tweak according to various scenarios to tell you whether you are on track to retire. Now, be advised that obviously no one can do this perfectly. Retirement planning is not an exact science unless you know exactly how long you will live and exactly the return you can anticipate annually over your lifespan. And if you do, please give me a call because I would like to meet you. So, one of the easiest ways to find out if you are on track for retirement is this Fidelity Easy Savings Guideline. Is it perfect? No, because as I said, none of these strategies are perfect, but they're better than doing nothing and keeping your fingers crossed, which is another way of saying just que sera, sera. Fidelity has determined that if you include a multiple of your salary, if you have a multiple of your salary at various age benchmarks, then you are on track for retirement. For example, if you're age 30 and you have 1 times your salary, so if you make $60,000 and you have $60,000 in your retirement savings and or investment accounts, you should be okay. Whereas if you're at age 50, 1 time your salary is really not going to do it. And you should have 6 times your salary invested in either a bank investment and or retirement account. So if you make $100,000 at age 50, you should have $600,000 in that account. Super easy. You want to use this and just assume that you're going to be okay and strive to meet these benchmarks through your saving and investing through your retirement account and your investment brokerage account. Fine. Turn the video off now. You're done. But if you want to get a little more granular, continue watching and we'll go through some other ways to figure out if you're on track for retirement or not. Another very easy rule of thumb for retirement planning is to replace 80% of your current annual income in retirement. Now, I'm not crazy about this because, first of all, you may want more money because you may have more time to travel, or you may want less because your house is paid off, you're not going anywhere, and you don't want to do anything extraordinary. So, those are a couple of ways to figure out without going through the calculations of using a retirement calculator. But that said, we are going to go through a retirement calculator that I happen to like. It's called the Empower Retirement Calculator. It is free for anyone to use. All you have to do is sign up. And the cool thing about this is with this calculator, and just so you know, if you do sign up through my link below, our company will get or might get an affiliate commission to help pay for this channel. So Empower has been generous enough to provide a whole wealth of free planning tools for investors, savers, and those banking. And today we're just going to look at the retirement planner. The way it works is you sign up for your account and you link your financial accounts. And if you're worried about linking your financial accounts, understand that Empower has the top level security protocols in place and is probably, if you do online banking, then your account data will be likely as secure as if you were doing online banking. Now, that said, No website is perfectly secure. So if you are comfortable in signing up and linking your accounts, you will have a list of all of your accounts on this side of your home dashboard. This is mine. I linked one account. Obviously, it's not comprehensive. And then you can use the retirement planner. And what's so cool about this is you can test out different scenarios and find out whether you're on track to retire or not. Now, I have put in some hypotheticals. I've linked one account. Obviously, it's not my whole portfolio. It is not perfectly diversified. And then I've added some assumptions. Here are the assumptions that I included. I assume my tax rate is going to be 20% in retirement. I assume the inflation rate would be 3.5%. I expect to live to age 92. Obviously, any changes in these expectations will change the output of the data. I have assumed that today I am a 41-year-old. That is wishful thinking on my part because it's been a little while since I've seen age 41, and that I have $400,000 savings. I'm assuming that I'm going to save $24,000 a year. We can look at different scenarios if I do not reach that savings goal. And then I have put in that I expect to save 3.5% above inflation each year. These can all be changed. I am assuming that at age 67, when I ostensibly retire, I will receive $36,000 in Social Security. If I have other pensions, I just add them in. Or if I have other income events, I add them in. Annuity, inheritance, pension, rental, work during retirement. Let's say I think I'm going to earn $1,000 a month during retirement. I can stick that in. If I expect my partner to contribute a little, just put that in as well. That will change your assumptions as well. Now let's look at the spending. I am assuming that at age 70, I will begin spending $84,000 a year. So I would need $7,000 a month to cover that. And I am assuming my spending will decrease 1% per year. I don't actually think that's true. I'm going to lower that to 0.5%. And a minimum spending of $25,000, that is absurd. I'm going to put a minimum spending of $80,000. That seems more reasonable to me, although living in California, this is clearly not likely. It's really expensive here. So this is my spending goal. And I can also put in, and you notice this percentage of how likely I am to reach my retirement goal is actually decreased based on the changes I just made from 99% certainty to 97%. I can also put in other spending goals as well. Let's say I want to do a home renovation in 5 years, or I want to buy a new car and I want to pay cash for it, or I anticipate exorbitant healthcare costs. I can put all these factors in and find out the likelihood of reaching my retirement planning goals, which is so amazing. So given the inputs we put in, given various market conditions, it's 97% likely that I'll reach my retirement goals, and that at age 92, I'll have a maximum of $1.5 million or a minimum of $500,000. Now, you may be wondering, well, how am I going to invest to reach those goals? Well, the retirement planner is using my current investments, which, as I mentioned before, is a totally non-diversified portfolio. And let's say that I would prefer a more diversified portfolio. Could I increase my returns then? Yes, you can actually go to the investment checkup where you will get guidelines on how to tweak your own portfolio to earn more money for retirement. So here, my asset allocation is conservative. And if I made it a little bit more balanced and a little more aggressive, then I could actually earn up to $150,000 more dollars, or close to $1,000 more in retirement. So we're not going to go through this whole thing today, but my current allocation, according to my linked portfolio, which I will say again is not diversified and it's only a fraction of my total investments, I have 40% cash. 36% stocks, and about 21% in REITs or real estate investments. So if I were to invest 11% in bonds, 22.8% in international stocks, 52% in US stocks, and only 10% in REITs, I could potentially earn more money. So back to this retirement planning. To sum it up, using this calculator, you can change your inputs. You can actually, if you want to include different investments, you can add in more investments manually to tweak what you have uploaded and test out multiple retirement planning scenarios. We discuss all of these in the calculator. Again, if you do sign up for this tool, you will have access to all these calculators yourself. And the only real payment that you may have is you may be asked to speak with a financial planning consultant. So as we all know, nothing is available for free. So let's get down to wrapping this up. Where to save for retirement. The best places to save for retirement are your workplace retirement account. That would be a 401k or a 403b, a Roth IRA, traditional IRA, and even in a taxable brokerage account. Those of us who have made a decision to save up to the maximum that we can have found that over time we learn to live on less by setting up automatic transfers into these retirement accounts. You may think, I can't do that. I don't have enough money. Well, you could test it out, see what happens if you challenge yourself to transfer the maximum or near maximum into your workplace retirement account, a Roth traditional IRA, and or an investment brokerage account, because in the long run, you will be blessed with a much more relaxing financial future. Now, each of these accounts has a little bit of a different characteristic. The majority of workplace retirement accounts, you contribute with money pre-tax. That means you haven't paid taxes on it. Although today there are some Roth workplace retirement accounts that use post-tax dollars. We'll talk about those when we get to Roth IRAs. And the workplace retirement account, the monies will be invested according to your preferences and grow and compound until you withdraw them in retirement, at which time you will have to pay tax on that money. Roth IRA is a little bit different. You pay tax on the money now, you put the money in the Roth IRA, and then it grows and compounds. You invest it however you want, grows and compounds tax-free, and you can withdraw it tax-free after age 59 and a half if it has been in the account for at least 5 years. Traditional IRA has the same premises as the workplace. You put money in pre-tax and pay tax on it when you withdraw. Taxable brokerage account, no tax advantages, your money just grows. But remember that qualified dividends and capital gains are taxed at lower rates than ordinary income. And there are other limitations on the amounts you can contribute to these 3 retirement accounts. So we already discussed the easiest way to save for retirement, which is automate. Automatically withdraw money from your paycheck and transfer it, have it transferred to your 401k, your traditional IRA, Roth IRA, and or your investment brokerage account. So we've given you multiple ways to find out how much you need to retire. I wish you luck. I would welcome a like, a subscribe to my channel. If you do choose to use the link below to sign up for the Empower Retirement Planner and other free investment management tools, our company may get a slight commission to help defray our costs. Thank you so much for visiting. I will see you next time.